Hello, this is SJ Talks in Life coming back at you with another video. I'm going to play this clip of Cory Hardrict speaks out for the first time about his divorce. And I will be back with my commentary.
It's tough when it feels like you're going through something alone and no one understands. And, no one's there for you. And it's just like, when you're a man, especially a black man, they're like, oh, he's tough. He's strong. But it was a year and a half crying myself to sleep every night.
Aww.
Nobody see that. Yeah. Nobody see that. Yeah. You live 5 minutes away from your babies, you know what I'm saying? Because people who know Cory Hardrict know that his kids and his family was everything to him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Aww.
I'm stronger than I thought I was. Yes. I'm really stronger. And that by the grace of God, it's like I'm here and I'm still going.
Yeah, that's Cory Hardrict speaking out for the first time about his divorce. Tia Mowry, I did another video talking about her regretting the possibility of her regretting the divorce. And this is his first time speaking out about it. She really broke his heart. Because I was talking about in that other video, I'm gonna link it up to this one, and I was talking about how you know she got 2 kids by this man, and I was just wondering, did she really try really hard before she came to the decision? Did she pray about it? Did she try really hard to make it work before she decided to get a divorce? And I think that because she came on here talking about she in her whole phase, and it it meant it meant something else. Happiness over everything. Is that what I had to think about? That happiness over everything is what she said it meant. But the fact that she came on there and said that is problematic. The fact that she even came on there to say that she was in her whole phase, that is just not appropriate. And I think that Tia is going through a midlife crisis. Um, he's a good man. Like I said in that other video, I had a feeling that he was a really good man, and I think she made a mistake. I think she's going through a midlife crisis. Some people were saying that he they was talking about they fell out over income. You know, him not making as much money. Maybe she felt like she was carrying most of the weight. I don't know. Wasn't there. I don't know. I don't know them personally. But I think if a man is trying, because I give credit, I keep it real. You guys know I keep it real on my channel. And I'm gonna give credit where credit is due. And if you're a good man, you're a bad man, I'm gonna call it out. But if you're a good man, I'm gonna give you credit where credit is due. And I said in that video that Cory was a good man. And if it's a situation to where you're married to a man and he's trying, because he's an actor too, and we all know how it is in Hollywood. Sometimes you get work, sometimes you don't, and it's really hard for black actors in Hollywood. And he was trying because he's getting good work now. And the thing is, he was trying. I could see if he was just sitting on the couch being lazy, not helping her with the children, not doing nothing. He just sitting around being lazy, expecting her to hold everything down. But the man was trying, because right now he's doing real good. He's got a new movie out. He's doing really good. And I just don't think that I think that she wanted that single life. I think that she been on social media and hear about these women talking about being single, and like I said, being single, you know, I've talked about singleness on here, and there is absolutely nothing wrong with being single, and there's nothing wrong with embracing singleness. But this woman had two kids by this man. She had two children by this man. She invested many years in a marriage to this man, and that's not something you just throw away. And not to mention her children is black children at that, is growing up in a broken home, and we have too many of our children that's growing up in broken homes. And I just don't think that she gave it enough of a try. I think she wanted that single life. But I don't know what she expected to find out here in these streets. You're over 40, you're a single black woman over 40, single mother at that. I don't know what she expect to find, out here in these streets at her age. And then they said something about she was disappointed in the dating scene. I mean, you think? You think? You think? It's hard out here for black women. And then if she get with another guy, she's got to worry about this man accepting her children. He got to worry about another damn man being around his kids if she do take another man. And I just think that she should have. I think that a lot of people are coming on YouTube and they're talking about, and I talked about it in my last video, that she could be possibly having some regrets. And I think it's a possibility could be having some regrets. Because talking about she graduated, I ain't never heard of that in my life. How do you graduate from your husband? He didn't cheat on her. He doesn't come on here bad mouthing her, calling out her name or anything. He didn't cheat on her or anything. He's been dealing with this whole thing with grace. He doesn't badmouth her or nothing like that. And you haven't heard about him cheating or anything like that. He is a good man. I mean, is he perfect? Ain't no man perfect. And yeah, he might have not been bringing in millions of dollars, but she knew he wasn't rich when she married him. She knew the man wasn't rich when she married him. And I just think that two people that invested that many years in a marriage, and that man is like, women make a big mistake when they throw away good men like that. I could see if he was out there cheating, or he was sitting around being lazy, not want to work, or I could understand that. But he was a devoted father, and like I said, I had a feeling. I get credit where credit is due. You can come on here and talk about how you think I hate black men all you want. But if a black man ain't, if there's black men, there's certain black men that ain't doing right, I'm going to call it out. But there's still some good black men out here. And I knew that he was a good man. And he said that he was crying and everything. And, she done broke his heart. And that's not cool. This is the father of her children. And I just don't think that I think I don't think, I mean, the children don't need to be exposed to a toxic home. But I just think that she should have tried harder to work it out for the children's sake, because the children need their father in the home. And I just think that she made a terrible mistake. I just think she made a terrible mistake leaving this man. And I think that on down the road, she's going to come to regret it. There's nothing wrong with being on social media, but don't let social media consume you to the point to where you lose sight of what's really important. And I think that's what she done did. And she wants to live that single life. That single life ain't for everybody. Everybody ain't meant to be single. And so that's what I'm saying. She had a family. She had two children by this man. And that's not something you just, she hadn't invested many years with this man and built a life with this man. That's not something you just throw away. There's nothing wrong with being single. under the right circumstances, and depending on you know what your particular circumstance is in life, but at the same time, she had a good husband. And God says that, God hates a divorcing. The Bible says God hates a divorcing. And she literally broke up the family because she want to go out here and see what's in these streets. Ain't nothing in these streets. What she thinks she gonna find in these streets? And she talking about she disappointed about the dating scene. I mean, you think you a single mother now? What you think you gonna find? And you bring a man in, and then you gotta worry about him, taking to your kids. And I'm sure he doesn't want another man around his kids. He's a loving father, and that's something that's rare in the black community. So I just this I'm glad that he spoke out. And yeah, hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what you. I have to sound off about that. Hit me in the comment section. Let me know what your thoughts are. You think Tia made a huge mistake? And what do you think about her leaving? Cory seemed to be a good man. What do you think about her all of a sudden? I think she's going through a midlife crisis. Women go through midlife crisis, and she wanted that taste of the single life, but it ain't nothing out here. It ain't nothing out here. It's slim pickings out here for black women. You know, she didn't get the memo. The single life ain't for everybody. Like I said, it's perfectly fine to be single. It's nothing wrong with. I always talk about singleness on here. Women embracing singleness. And there is a certain amount of women embracing singleness. But at the same time, singleness is not for everybody. And I don't think it was for her. She should have kept, if she had a good husband, she should have held on to him. Because her kids are better off growing up in a stable home with two parents that love them. I think she made a huge mistake. But I think when she finally wakes up and realizes it's going to be too late, he going to be moved on. So hit me up. Let me know what your thoughts are on this. Hit that like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you guys later.